Hey guys, it's Esquire Codex here. How you guys doing? I'm back in the world. I did do some mining and get some things. Got iron stuff, got iron suit. I didn't actually go and build a house. As I said, we'd have that to explore. Maybe I'll start that this time. Maybe I will have that for next video, something cool. I didn't because I found this village here and that served my purposes as somewhere safe to be at night, so I just stocked up in that house there so I can actually live at night for once. I also turned up the volume of hostile creatures up quite a bit so that I can hear a lot easier. With that being the creeper, of course. Potatoes, anybody? Don't mind if I do. Potatoes do jack squat for food, huh? Well, guess we'll have to just kill a cow. Sorry, cow. If you would have made better potatoes, I wouldn't have killed you. But you planted crummy potatoes. So it's really not my fault. Alright, before I talk about a book, I want to go back to something I talked about it was the first Minecraft one. I talked about the book I was reading, which was Detesting and Degrading the Classroom. And it talks about how, shine away from the standardized tests, shine away from grading even, shine away from tests. It can be a good thing because you want your students to have intrinsic learning, to have an intrinsic motivation for learning, not just to get good grades. And that's what I want my classroom to be like in practice. However, I think that's going to be hard to do. Hard to actually go through with a classroom that is degraded or detested. And that's because, so now in another education class I'm in now, we have to create 100 days of curriculum, 180 days of curriculum. So basically we just kind of plan out our whole year. We pick a class. I took Algebra 2, and we lay out what we do each day, what sections we cover, activities we do in each. So, I mean, it's a big project. It's like you're laying a whole year. It's good, though, because, I mean, it'll be useful in my first year to refer to. But here's the thing. As I'm doing this, it should come into play my philosophy of leaning away from grades and pushing students to learn for their own sake. But that's hard. And as I'm doing the project, I find myself leaning towards, just typical generic ways of doing the classroom. Just assign a homework. In 2 days, I'll pick up that assignment. Hey, we have a mid-chapter quiz here. Hey, it's chapter test, alright? I hope you score above 75% so you progress well in this course. Hey, this is a lot easier than doing it some other way, thinking of a portfolio to grade or something like that. But I tell myself, hey, well, this is just a project in school. When I get to actual classroom, that's when I will, when I get to my actual classroom, when I have my first year of teaching, that's when I'll actually be a progressive teacher, in a sense. But what happens when I get to the first year? I'll be like, oh, that's hard. I'm getting on my feet. This is the first year of teaching. Second year I'll do it. First year I just gotta roll with what I know, roll with what I've been taught. And we'll get something good going second year. And you can kind of just keep pushing off because it's harder to do it that way. And that's exactly what I've read about it. It's a lot harder as a teacher. You don't have grades to fall back on. You don't have the typical ways that teachers have taught in the past to refer to. You got to come up with it yourself. So I'm struggling with that right now. I want to, so as I'm doing this curriculum project, I should work in more in that. And I think the key here is kind of step by step. Like in this project, I don't have to do it fully like my ideal, but I should start out having a fair amount of days like that, a fair amount of days, or a fair amount of influence as far as we're not going to focus on your grade, students. We're going to focus on you learning. You're progressing through the class. You're better than where you started. So, I mean, that's what I should start doing in this project. Now, as far as a book I've read, oh, come on. There's an undertow. Oh my goodness, that's frustrating. I'm reading Catch-22 now, and funny book. I don't know. I mean, it's just like Catch-22. The whole idea is that pointless, and it focuses more on pointless of war, and of soldiers fighting and dying, and that's generic pointlessness. But it kind of focuses on the pointlessness of everything, or the pointlessness of all, you know, just a lot of different things. So the author really embodies that, which a lot of his stories are therefore pointless. You know, the book in essence is pointless. And I'm nearing halfway done with it. So something could come up, but really it's all pointless. It just talks about the meanderings of the characters in their war camp, and how nothing really happens, and it's all just one big circle, you know, just one same thing from day to day. Nothing really changes, which leads to fairly boring book. However, it's cleverly written, and I find myself getting a few good laughs here and there through the book. I mean, it is humorous. It's certainly a humorous book. However, I want some more meat to my book, not just humor. So I kind of hope, oh my goodness, let's not go there. Where's my house? And I kind of hope that comes at some point. It hasn't come yet, because I'm getting tired of simply laughing. You know, that's not going to keep drawing me through the book. There ought to be more on top of just the humor. And I hope that comes, because if it stays this way, I'll really get the point across that the author's trying to make, that things are pointless. However, I will then in tow feel this book was pointless, which maybe the author wants that. But I don't want to feel this book is pointless. I want to feel I gained something out of reading this book. So I mean, we'll see how things go. I'll finish up hopefully the next week or two. Anyways, thanks for listening to my thoughts on it. Let me know if you guys have read Catch-22, and if you guys did get anything greater. You know, if there is something special in store, don't tell me it, but just, you know, give me hope if there's something I should be looking forward to. Anyways, it looks like I'll be spending the night in here, so I don't want you guys just have to watch me spin in circles for a few more minutes. So, it's been nice talking to you guys. Esquire Codex, out.